Follow-up discussion on data visualization. We're going to learn image overlay chart. We're going to create two chart called thermometer and thumbs up. We're going to take the images and then link it to a chart. Let's learn. To do that, for example, the end output, what we're going to get it is that each time when you change the value, for example, automatically both the charts get created and you can replace the image. For example, I have used thermometer and thumbs up. If you would like to use any other images, you can also do it, right? Each time whenever there is a value get changed, automatically get updated because I have used a random between function here. So it will bring a value between 1000 and 5000. Based on that, the calculation will be made and then automatically the graph get updated. Let's learn from the beginning. So to do that, I will just delete everything so that we can create from the beginning. Okay. This also I will create. So nothing is there. So now we need few things. Number of steps as an example. Here, as an end user, we can just input the value. I'll keep it like just 1000 at the moment. And then goals per day is 5000 steps we need to walk, right? And minimum, let's say I have said that 5000 steps. That means remaining is 4000 steps to cover, right? In terms of percentage, it is very simple and straightforward. 10,000 by 5,000 is 20 percentage we have covered, right? So remaining 80 percentage to be covered. Now, what we need is that this is image overlay chart. Of course, we need an image, right? So I have the transparent image, so which I will be fetching in. So these two images, I will take it, thermometer and thumbs up. Okay, I will do one by one. So we'll take this thermometer example. I'm just resizing it just to show you, to fit in the Excel and then show you an example. Okay, let's say this is the one example I have taken. Okay, similarly, I will just size it, thumbs up also, almost the similar size I will do create it. Okay, maybe I'll keep it here. Yeah, this I will keep it here. Okay, so you can replace with any other images also as well, right? For example, I have taken thermometer and this one, you can also do it for any other images also as well. So let's get to the chart. Okay, first you select the data, number of steps remaining. I'm just using that control. This I've selected, again I've selected the, I'm just pressing by pressing control. I have just used remaining also as well, number of steps and remaining. Go to insert, go to chart, and then you can go to all charts, and then you have 100% stack column, right? The second one you can check it, take it. So now the chart is ready now, right? All we need to do is that we need to ensure that these 2% is matching, right? So to do that, what we can do, I'll just keep the images here. Okay, and I'll just see the reference here. Okay, 0, and it goes all the way to 100%. Okay, so I don't need the title, and I don't know the series. I don't need this. Okay, I'm just ensuring that both are starting with the same point. Okay, but later also we can adjust, but in the beginning it is better to adjust and go from here. Okay, okay, this is almost okay. All right, so now we have only 20% is the completion, right? So what we can do, this percentage is not required. Right click, go to format one, and then no fill. You can give no fill and no border. Of course, no line also required. No fill, no border. Okay, now this is done. So we've already calculated, I mean, we have found that percentage also as well. So therefore, this also not required. And so we can still keep that grid lines also as well. We'll keep that. Now, one more step we need to do is that we need this image, right? The circle we need. Go to insert, go to shapes, and then you can take that circle, right? So in the circle, I'm just making the size bigger so that we can easily fit it there. Okay, so this circle is ready now. This circle, what I'm doing it, no, of course, there will be fill, but there will be no line, right? So thermometer is usually represented by dark red. So I will use the same dark red here. Still there is a gap. So I'm just keeping it here. Great. Now it is great. So once it is done, I'm just coming back here. So once it is done, what we can do, we can just go back here And now this one also we can just resize it. Okay, let's say we need to keep it here. Right click and then send back. Okay, so this is great. So 0 starts here, can give, and then change the color to red, dark red. I mean this blue. Okay, I will undo it. So our intention is to do only for the chart, right? So we can just go back and then let's do the chart and then go there. Okay, just select this chart and then I'm selecting it uh, here, no fill, and then color I'm just changing to red, dark red. Okay, selected this image, I've given this. Okay, and of course we don't need the no line is required. Okay, okay, this is great. So what we can do is just we can just keep this overlaid one. Okay, you can adjust in a way that the needle should exactly point the same value. So okay, this is great, and you can just maximize it. I think there is still image, there is still gap. Okay, now it looks better, right? Just resizing it again, 20%. Let's say 30%. Let's give it. Let's see what happens. So 2000 is 2500 is 50%, right? So 50% is still slightly, there is the value we have to slightly adjust. So we can do it. Yeah, great. So exactly 50%, right? So similarly, what we can do is that the same chart, what we have used here, right? Copy this chart and paste it somewhere here. We're going to use the same chart, right? So, okay, come back here. Okay, I'm just keeping it, I'm just overlaying it. Okay, okay, fine. Great. So this is done, right? And then, of course, you don't need any fill. Just make sure that no fill, no line is there. And you can see there is a, or I mean, backside there is a line. Just remove no fill and no line. Now it looks great. And then what you can do is each time it will be varying it. So what you can do, you can also group it also as well. Okay, so that the images will not be moved. This is done. So this we will be using blue color, right? So straight away can go here and then make the color to blue. Okay. And of course, you can change the color also to a required color you can change. So what I'm doing it, I'm just keeping it exactly the same location. Okay. And then I'm just keeping this graph. Once again, I will do the same thing. Okay. Just now the width should be very high, right? I'll just increase the width and come back here, right click. I mean, right click on this one, send back. Or we can do other way around also. Like keep this here, send to front. Okay, okay, great. Okay, so what we can do now is that still there is increase, width should be increased, width should be increased, width should be increased, great. And now I'm just keeping it slightly. The formatting will take some time. So once the formatting is done, you will be able to achieve the result as such. So, okay, great. Okay, of course, this color you can change it, and then you make sure that this line and the one which you have, that this line and this line is matching. So that means you have to increase the chart size. Okay, I'm just double checking it here. Just keep the cursor on this, cursor on 13. So this is slightly, I will increase the chart. Chart is there here. So slightly, I will increase. Okay, so let's see. Perfect. Now it's sync. So we don't need the grid, of course, right? Grid is not required, and then there is no need of overlay chart. There is no need of no fill, no border. This is perfect, and no line also required, right? So this is perfect now, and let's test it now. What we can do is that we can just come back here, give the value random between 1000 to 5000. You can see here. So it how much percentage it is. So I'm just making this visible slightly. Yeah. So you can see here. Uh, okay. Yeah. Great. So you can see here 82 percentage. And of course, if I change the value, just keeping the cursor somewhere here, changing the values, delete. I'm just giving it, and each time when I change the value, automatically the graph get updated. And only the formatting you have to take little time, but otherwise this is very cool a way we can create the charts. I hope you find it very useful, and you can also insert any other images and start creating it. Let me know your feedback on creating the overlay image overlay chart. I hope you find it useful. Please do like, share, subscribe my channel. You have wonderful day ahead.